Let's take a few minutes to talk about how to incorporate study skills for students into your teaching. It's not a surprise to you that sometimes students haven't developed good study techniques. Maybe they'll figure this out on their own, but many of them could really benefit from some best practices being integrated into your classroom instruction. There are a lot of ways to do this, but let me focus on three major ways. One is to get students to restate what has been learned in a lesson, whether that's having them talk to the student next to them, filling out an exit slip, having them do some journaling about what they learned. But that restating allows the student to refocus and distill the concepts that were mastered. Student review as spaced repetition is another technique. It's been shown in research that having students revisit information repeatedly over a longer period of time leads to much more retention than a study cram session. So helping to build that into your classroom instruction through redundant quizzes that students might complete that's completely graded on Canvas, but that helps them continuously revisit the information that they're gaining can be helpful. And finally, incorporating in-class tools, whether that's mnemonic devices, giving them a guided note-taking template, explaining concepts with some graphical representations or movement, or reviewing concepts constantly at the very beginning of class from the prior class. All of these tools can be helpful. And let's not forget to incorporate brain breaks. Combating restlessness and helping them refocus their attention can be an effective technique during class. Of course, we also want to recognize that we have diverse students in the room. They have different ways of learning, different ahas, different strengths, and the more we can pull on those strengths, the better. The main thing is we want to make sure that when we tell our students to study, we shouldn't assume that they know how to do that well. They might think what they are doing is studying, and they simply need to learn some tools. And the more we can integrate that into our classes, the more it can be a game changer.